Hello guys, Snowflake here, and welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 2. Yeah, in the last episode we had some fun duels, some close duels, but we were able to come on top in each and every one of them. I believe we sort of started at the Obelisk Blue Girls Duel, at least that's where we had our first duel. I think we also went to the store and there was no one there. Because obviously the episode before we did our third heart with Alexis, we dueled against the gambler. But yeah, there was one pair at the Obelisk Blue Girls Dorm. It was Dean and it was Cherry, and we managed to overcome all of the Sphinxes by using a powered up Eudora, which was just enough to get us the win there in a sort of close duel. Um, then we went to the lab and we exchanged loads of our duplicate cards, which may end up being one of our last major trips to the lab because we completed most of our packs now. Um, so even if we get one or two new ones every now and then, I mean, look at how much DP we have now. Like, it's gonna be pretty quick for us to finish those packs off, and then we probably won't have too many duplicates. But anyway, there will probably be other trips to the lab, just probably none anytime soon. Then we came over to the duel field, and we took on Jaden and Celia, and we defeated them with the Dark Scorpion deck because we just kept negating Stratos, and Stratos was not having a good time, and neither was Jaden, and we ended up beating them. Then we used our burn deck against Pablo and Ray, and we held out for just long enough so that Dark Snake Syndrome would win us the duel and lose them the duel. One more turn, and I think we probably would have been a little bit screwed. But yeah, that was it. In this episode, we're going to be doing 3 more tag duels. As we sleep, we move on to Friday. Depending on where we end up, we might do class as well. It's fairly likely. But yeah, let's see how this one goes. We shall, of course, switch decks, as is tradition. We'll use our right deck. It will be Cyrus today. So any cards I want to add to the right deck? None whatsoever. Okay. Sorry for that. So I'm just setting something up on my end. I always forget to do my setup before the episode starts, even though I tell myself 2 minutes before, remember to do this in a minute, and then it's just you know what? How about I forget to do that? Well, to be fair, I am pretty much just coming off my shift at work, so hopefully you can forgive my absent-mindedness. I'm doing my best, man. Alright, Alexis is ready to go Friday morning. Alright, let's go somewhere say, the volcano. Let's go to the volcano on this pleasant morning. You haven't been there for a while. Okay, we got Shannon and Andrea, who, well, we definitely dueled them recently. Must have been the episode before last. We got Ivan and Hero as well. As well as Zanny and Masha. Okay, so we'll spend our whole episode over here in the volcano. But before we duel anyone, let's try and fail at Stone's strategy. Yumi and Jaime. Or Jamie. I actually know someone with that name, that spelling, Ivan M. But it's actually pronounced Jamie. Don't know why. Okay. We're not off to a good start, are we, Alexis? Alright, let's go here. Get a nice little double. Alrighty. Oh, okay. Normally they love the sides. And in this case they did. Alexis is supposed to be smart, but not really getting that vibe. Yeah, this isn't going this isn't going well at all. We're now not even on the map. Okay, that might be an opening. Although that gives them a corner piece. Or not. Okay, Alexis preferred the corner to 4 pieces. Which I kind of get now. Yeah, this ain't going great. Will we even be on the map by the time this game ends? Maybe if we put it there, then they can't steal that one. No. Okay. Dear me, this might be the most tragic game ever played. Okay. Okay, they actually physically cannot take that piece from us. Actually, they can. I'm about to give them the opportunity to. Oh, okay. To there. Let's just do this one. Okay. Yay, we got one back. We could get quite a few from this diagonal. Yep. And lose them all instantly. How about this diagonal, Alexis? Thank you. We're almost at double digits. It's not going to last, is it? 2 is probably the best we can do. Yeah. Alexis. Oh, we could have done 3. Yeah, that's actually my fault. And yeah, now we've lost it. There's a good one here. Alright, we're at double digits. Still, it's not good. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. There's 3 here. No. There was a 4 down here, which I missed. Slipping away. There's a 3. There was a 4. There was a 5. Nope. She just wanted the edge piece. Yeah. Not good. Okay, we can get 4. You get 7 here. That's 3. That's 4 actually. Yeah, okay. No. We did have a better option. I can blame Alexis for this one, but honestly, I've not been playing this very seriously myself. So maybe I should hold off on the blame game today. Well, I mean, if you really want it. Actually, that made a ton more sense. Well, at least we're going to end with a somewhat respectable score of, what, 21? Still got smashed. Lexus is going to hate us, but we're going to stop playing there. No, that wasn't fun at all, Alexis. Don't give it any credit. I don't need to edit my deck. I'm already ready to go. Okay, Shannon, 14 and 6. Andrea, 12 and 5. Let's rematch. Okay then. So, Shannon with the bugs, Andrew with the dinosaurs. It's like dueling against Weevil and Rex. You would think Alexis would be better than Weevil and Rex, right? Oh, Weevil and Rex are a tournament duelists? I mean, technically Alexis played in the GX tournament, I suppose. She'd probably struggle against Orichalcos, Weevil and Rex. Okay, Manju. She could whip out a Cyber Angel. Is that Benton? She'd have to give up Solar Purity and Light for it, though. So that was Call of the Wanted, and what else? Negate attack. Ooh, wow, okay. Shannon's already got the Javelin Beetle packed. So there's Kuwagata Alpha and something else, and he gets Javelin Beetle on his first turn. 2 Kuwagata Alphas. Hopefully I've got something in my hand that can take care of that. Lexus does have Negate attack. Didn't even have any other monsters to summon. And yes, it looks like I can very easily take care of that. Yeah, 2 Kuwagatas. I'll use King of the Swamp to get Polymerization. I will use Hammer Shots to get rid of your Javelin Beetle. And then I will summon Patroid. You have no face downs for me to look at, but I can at least attack. Yeah, could do with some more powerful monsters, but we've given Alexis another level 4 monster. So hopefully if everything survives, we can summon a Dakini, but we've got some backup here. Okay, Jurassic World. Good for you, dinosaurs. Enjoy yourselves. Oh wow, she's not even attacking, she's just defending. Okay, well, that's a Dakini, and Dakini will insta-destroy your face-down monster. Patroid can even look at it first to make sure. Miracle Jurassic Egg. So we do actually need Dakini to destroy that. Good. Do we have enough for Soul of Purity and Light? No, it's just Mangju, isn't it? We don't have anything else there. Otherwise, we probably could have won. Very well, Shannon, we know he got rid of his all of his monsters to summon Javelin Beetle. And he does not have any more, which means his stall is as good as done. We'll add Droid to the mix, because it's fun. Give him a quick drill in first. Pause. And then Dakini will finish him off. Alright, flawless victory, and we won on my second turn. We've got to give credit to Cyranial Dakini for that one, although me getting rid of Javelin Beetle sure helped too. Yeah, that's the thing with ritual monsters though. You risk losing like almost your entire hand to summon one monster that can just be killed by one card. Alright, awesome stuff, Alexis. Let's keep it up. Been doing pretty well with her recently. Maybe we won't have to edit her deck too much. Let's switch over to the Toon deck. Sounded a bit weird saying it like that. I do not think there is anything to add here. I feel like we already have Solemn Wishes to make up for paying for Toon World, right? Yeah, we don't need more than one. So we're good. Well, as good as a Toon deck can be anyway. We were against Ivan and Hero. Surely we can't lose to them. We've only lost to them once each before, with over 10 victories against them. Surely not. Yeah, nice fair duel. Absolutely. Alright, Ivan has like a woodland forest kind of weird deck, and Hero is also bugs. So we're getting our fair share of insects today. Just realised there's Hero, there's Shannon, there's also Ree who uses an insect deck, so there's quite a few bug users in this game. Okay, Alexis can summon Senju. And you can add a Dakini to your hand. And potentially next turn summon one if we get 2 level 4 monsters to survive. Divine Wrath and Magic Drain, decent face downs as well. Ivan will defend. And he will play a face down. Okay. Nothing too scary from him so far. Ooh. This is quite spicy. Yes, we will use Toon Table of Contents. And we will add the one and only Toon World. Let's try playing it first before we use the other Table of Contents in case we need to fetch another one. Okay, all good. Maybe I didn't need to play that right now. Although... Toon Table of Contents, what do you want? We've got a mermaid. Maybe we want a Dark Magician Girl. Because that can attack the turn it's summoned. So let's just attack first. Woodland Sprite, that's harmless. Cool. Now I will special summon Toon Mermaid. And I will play Toon Table of Contents. Three. Okay, this is a little bit of a gamble. It's a very big gamble, but we're going to do it. I'm going to tribute Mangju and... Sorry, Sengju and Toon Mermaid for my Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. Alright, Solemn Wishes or Book of Moon. Don't want to fill up our zones too much. Well, we've got Divine Wrath, we've got Magic Drain, we've got suitable backup, so I'm just going to play the Solemn Wishes. And... Yep, Hero's just going to defend. A couple of face downs that could be a little worrying. Yeah, we can just keep attacking directly with Blue Eyes Toon Dragon and win the duel like that. Or she'll tribute Blue Eyes Toon Dragon for Dakini. Okay, DNA Surgery, everything's a bug, I'm assuming. Sengju gets another ritual monster. You could get another Dakini and then tribute one Dakini for the other, but no, you've gone for Edison. You could also now tribute one level 6 for the other as well. Sengju is attacking face down. There's a mosquito, should have summoned that for its effect. Yeah, we have to pay 500 for Blue Eyes Toon Dragon's attack, but we're gaining that every turn, so it doesn't matter. Alright, Ivan, what have you got? Just a monster in defense mode. And another trap card, okay. Toon Goblins, not a bad draw. We don't need to attack with it for now, but next turn we can attack directly with Goblins and Blue Eyes and win the duel. So I do like that. Dream Sprite, yeah, when it's attacked you can select another monster to attack, but you don't have any, so unlucky with that. Okay. He will summon the Toon Goblins. And you know what? I actually am going to tribute Toon Goblins and Senju for Mangariran. Just in case. If either one of those gets off a direct attack, then we win the duel on the next turn. Ooh, eradicating aerosol. Destroy all insects on the field. That's a problem. Hopefully magic drain works. Damn it. Well, he had insect barrier, which also would have stopped us. That's unfortunate. Gokibor will attack us directly. But Alexis has... Well, she can ritual summon now, so... should be able to deal with that just fine. Got Cyber Prima as well. Please don't tribute Cyber Prima though. Ah. Okay, Cyber Angel Benton. Okay, at least you're summoning the one that I think is going to win us this duel. Yeah. Yeah, because when it destroys Gokibor, it will deal damage to him equal to its defense. Which is going to be exactly 2,000 in total, taking into account the battle damage. And Cyber Angel Bugton, because it's now a bug, will finish off the duel. Okay, that was a little bit scary when they annihilated all of our toons, but it's okay. Alexis had a backup plan, even if we didn't. Okay, at least the duel wins continue, even if the Stones and Strategy ones don't. That leaves us with one more duel to fight, which is with our Spirit deck. One of our riskier decks for sure, but so is our Toon deck, and that didn't go too badly, did it? Just looking to see if there's anything we might need to add. Solemn Wishes, I don't think we need another Solemn Wishes. One's enough. Yeah, let's just go with this. Okay, we got Zanny, the trap monster guy, and Horus. Masha, the Horus woman. Masha can be kind of tough. Zanny's full of traps, but Masha also uses Royal Decree. So there could be a little bit of a lack of synergy between them, but they both can be quite strong. So we take nothing for granted. Hear that? Don't hold back because she's a girl. Alright, Blade Skater, probably face down. And what's that going to be? Call of the Haunted negate attack. Well, if she uses a negate attack, at least that will prompt her to summon Harvest Angel. But, oh yeah, well, she's not going to because Zanny's not even going to summon a monster. He's just going to play trap cards. Alright then. Well, we've got no monsters. Acid Trap Hole. Oh well, Blade Skater's gone. We waste Call of a Haunted to bring it back. I'm thinking no. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for some monsters before we can do anything. Well, we've got good trap cards, but that's about it. Gold sarcophagus. Or giant trunade. I can see why she would want that. And solar flare dragon. What's Alexis got? Senju. Does she have any other monsters? Oh yeah, she has Harvest Angel. But she won't summon that unless she has Counter Trap in the graveyard for some reason. I'm gonna duel as if Alexis is smart enough to know that. And I'm just gonna take the Solar Flare Dragon attack. What I will do is I will Regeki Break. Probably Spring of Rebirth is not helpful right now. Shrink, that could have been deadly. Alright, Lex. Harvest Angel would be smart. Okay, you're summoning Senju. It's not terrible. At least thins the deck. Get yourself a Benton. And okay, Swords of Revealing Light. I suppose that buys us some time. Although Solar Flare Dragon is just going to keep hurting us in the meantime. Okay. Could use a Monster Guts. I mean... might not be the worst move in the world. Yeah. Let's go for it. Let's bring control. Grab that Solar Flare Dragon. And then I'll tribute Solar Flare Dragon and send you to summon Hinokagu Tsuchi. And Bottomless Trap Hole. Nuts. Okay, well that plan didn't work, but we did at least get rid of Solar Flare Dragon. In that case, I will do nothing else. And you've got Skullzoma. That is a card I like. 1800 attack, and it does damage when it gets destroyed, so... man, I was really looking forward to nuking her whole hand. She's gonna use Giant Trunade? Nope, she's gonna play Molten Destruction. And UFO Turtle. Well, we'll let her build up their field for a little bit, and then we will Lightning Vortex. Oh, she is playing with Giant Trunade right now. Okay. Is there any benefit? to Call of a Haunted, not really. 3,700 damage. What's Alexis got in her hand? Harvest Angel. I think we gotta go Compulse. We're risking Alexis not being able to survive until I can play Swords of Revealing Light again. Yeah, let's play Compulsory Evacuation Device on UFO Turtle Skullzoma, because she can't play that immediately. Although she wouldn't have been able to play UFO Turtle immediately either. Should have done a UFO Turtle, shouldn't I? I believe that won't bite us too much. Well, that was useless. And yep, Alexis won't even summon Harvest Angel if our life depends on it. Yeah, we've lost. We didn't even hurt them. We didn't even land a single blow. Kagusuchi would have been good if it worked. We would have been able to discard their whole hand before they drew, and they wouldn't have been able to do this much to us. Yeah, I don't think it was gonna matter too much either way. If we'd have survived to my turn, then we probably would have been able to come back. I would have had Lightning Vortex, would have been able to lay down all our back row back, negate attack, magic cylinder. Nope, couldn't do any of it. But yeah, that choice for a Masher to get Giant Trunade with Gold Sarcophagus was absolutely a very good choice, and it won them the game. Yeah, you got pretty much carried by Masher there, but you celebrate if you want, Zanny. But yeah, so whatever our win streak was, and I believe it was like more than 10, it's over now, unfortunately. But yeah, we're going to wrap up the episode there. We spent the whole day pretty much at the volcano after sleeping. Stones of Strategy was an epic fail, but we won 2 duels. We took on Shannon and Andrea, the bugs and the dinos. We beat them with the Roid deck. That one wasn't too difficult there. Once we got rid of that Javelin Beetle real quick. And Takini just did the rest. Then we took on Ivan and Hero with the Toon deck. We got Blue Eyes, Toon Dragon, and Mangariran out on the field. But they used DNA Surgery plus the Aerosol to get rid of them all. We'd done enough damage to them that Alexis was able to summon her Cyber Angel Benton and use it to win the duel. Finally, we took on Zanny and Masha with Spirit deck. We only drew 1 monster throughout the duel, which was Hino Kagusuchi, and when we actually managed to summon it, it got Bottomless Trap Hold. And then they used Giant Trunade to get rid of all of our back row, which meant my entire hand was basically completely useless. And they were able to win before I could play everything back again. So, well dueled from them, has to be said. So yeah, 2 wins and a loss, not too bad. But yeah, that'll do it. Like I said, in the next episode, we're going to go to class, make some progress there, and then we're going to do 3 more tag duels. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you on the next one. Have a good one. Goodbye.